It's Cosmic again. Another blog. I didn't move from the last time. Didn't even move. I don't even know why I'm doing another blog. It should be one a day, one every 3 or 4 days, but I feel talkative. I'm a talking ass nigga, I guess. Anyway, we're going to touch on people's religion and God and higher forces and things like that. If you've known me for quite a long time, you'll know that I could have been labeled as an atheist for a very long time. The label doesn't apply anymore. I'm not an atheist. I know that there is a force that binds us together, all of us, all things, animate, inanimate, we're binding together. I don't know if it's a higher force than me or if it's a lower force, like is it just a matter of simple physics or gravity. I don't know if it has a consciousness or any such thing. I don't put anything to the facts. And the facts are we are all on one electromagnetic lattice work of energy that binds us all together. All of us. The entire universe. Your molecules from your body spread from here to the farthest ends of the universe. If you have the right detection systems, you can detect anything, anywhere. Now let me clear something up for one of my people who responded to my last blog about sentient life in the universe. You got to look up the word sentient. Sentient don't mean you have arms and legs and you walk on the earth like a human. You don't have to be a human being to be sentient. A dolphin qualifies as sentient. Octopus qualify as sentient. In fact, there's a certain brand of is it called a scuttlefish? It's a much smaller species of octopus, but it's not the same species at all. Matter of fact, don't let me confuse the facts. It's sentient. It knows itself. It can see itself in a mirror. An elephant can look itself in a mirror and know that that is itself. That's sentience. Sentience does not mean that you can do calculus. That's not the qualifications for sentient living. Okay? You put a mirror up to certain animals and they understand that they're looking at themselves. Yes, they have that level of intelligence here on the planet Earth besides from human beings. You wouldn't know that because you're studying how many times Chris Brown hit Rihanna and all kind of other stupidity about people putting their kids out the car. Like, who gives a shit, really? Do you really put this in a blog? And I do look and I gag. I have controlled myself. I don't watch every accident on the street now. I can just see your title of your blog and don't ever go in it, because I know there is nothing intelligent about it. Most of your blogs, I'm off topic. I was talking about sentience, and now I'm talking about unintelligent blogs. Most blogs have no intelligence to it. You just see a story, you copy and you paste it, and you act like you own it. You act like you made up, like you came up and then they're just righteous. I hate people who put a blog up. Like, for instance, somebody put a blog up about the lady who put her baby in the microwave. And, oh, I would never do that. And what kind of monster? You're not impressing nobody by putting up a horror story and then saying you wouldn't commit the horror. You're just spreading the horror story. And you seem highly intelligent, borderline retarded in some cases. Borderline retarded. Just sickening. And I keep hearing people talk about they're going to use the internet to unify black people. Y'all need to stop. You ain't unifying nobody with the topics you discuss. Nothing. No unity with that stupidity that is in your mind, swirling around in your mind all day. You cannot tell me that the internet is one thing and your real life is another. That's not true. Whatever it is you discuss on the internet, it's what you discuss in your real life. You're not discussing rocket scientists when you get off the internet unless you discuss it on the internet. Don't Don't come at us with that stupidity. Whatever it is you put up there, that's you all day, every day. Stupidity. Back to sentient life. When I say that there could be sentient life throughout the universe, I didn't say it had to be highly intelligent. Or it could just be bacterial. Remember, all you need is the building blocks of life. All I'm saying is that it's not a miracle like you used to think when you were 10 years old. There's so much more advancement in research and technology. There's too much knowledge for you to say something so stupid as it's a miracle that there's life on this planet. You know, if it wasn't for the grace of God, there'd be no life on this planet either. No, it's not a 1 in a billion chance that there's life here. This life is something that's so strong, it's going to be everywhere. What you need to do, and I said it before, is go and look up extremophiles. These are life forms on our own planet that live in sulfur pits. Do you know what a sulfur pit is? If you don't know what a sulfur pit is, I'm above your stupid head. You are stupid, and I hope you have no kids, because your kids are stupid. But then again, they could skip you in the gene pool and actually be smarter than you. My kids are smarter than me. I'm stupid compared to them. And they know it. And they use it. Evil children. Anyway, look up extremophiles. You'll find them living at the bottom of the ocean in lightness with no light, in total darkness. Living off of volcanic vents of chemicals. Eating chemicals as soup. That's their food. Chemicals, not oxygen. Not what we would consider, nothing we consider food. Things that would kill us. That would kill most life on this planet. There are life forms on this planet that use it to eat. You gotta expand your knowledge. Even if you're not going to be using it in your everyday life, it keeps your brain from becoming a rock. And your brain can become a rock. It can become rigid, stiff, and then you start saying the stupidness. Oh, I hate to hear that stupidness. I say, I don't know nothing about that. Or all I know is, don't you know how you just said that you don't know shit? When you say, I don't know nothing about that, or all I know is, basically what you said is, I have a certain amount of information in my head. It's going to stay that way. I don't want to hear none of your new information because I'm not going to compare it to what I already know. I'm just going to stick to what I know because I am a robot. An indoctrinated, conditioned robot. And that's why the world is the way it is for the most part. Because we're robots who recycle bad ideas, bad ideologies, bad mythologies, silly superstitions, and end-day prophecies to keep us in this, locked up in this world of fear. Fear of everything you don't understand, at the same time not trying to understand nothing. It's real weird to be afraid of what you don't understand and then not trying to understand it. Oh my goodness, I rambled a second time. I can ramble. What did I start off on? Sentient life can exist other places in the universe. Like I said, I don't know about UFOs. UFOs could be very possible. They could be people visiting. They could be sentient creatures from some other planet visiting the Earth all the time. But I haven't seen one. There's no real confirmed sightings. Everything is kind of confirmed. It don't have to be true. So I wouldn't tell you, oh yeah, UFOs are real. That don't make sense to say it. What do I? That's a belief. You know me. I don't have no beliefs. You keep. Oh, that's the next blog. Beliefs. We're gonna get into that word believe on the next blog. I'm gonna give you guys a break for just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna come back with my next blog.